My name is Jamal Beatty, otherwise known online as Acrello. This is Era Life, and my power is out. The brief intermission. I just want to say that I know the title sounds crazy, but like I don't feel hopeless. This is what I was talking about. If you don't want a little bit of backstory, you can just skip a little bit. But basically, I've been working on this simulation platform on basically nothing, $0 in my account. And that's not an exaggeration. I mean, it's how I'm in this position. And, my girlfriend, like I said, she literally was helping through it. And that was really cool. Me and her had really a bad moment. I thought I was just moving on from the situation, but then we really actually had an actual positive interaction that was actually healthy, and we actually started to really grow. So that was fine. But as far as the apartments go, like the apartments themselves, the management, they double charge for stuff. They don't hold up to their end of the deal. The place isn't safe itself. Stuff is broken. There's black mold in places. Like, the place itself is not even sanitary. There's roaches and stuff. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible. And like me myself, like I don't have the resources to go and do X, Y, and Z. Like, I was working. I did have a regular job. But I had a hernia, right? I had my hernia, right? And then I made the video. And then anybody that gave for my hernia or did stuff for my hernia, like a lot of that stuff went to my surgery for my teeth, which I made videos about. So, it's not like I was able to really go to work and do physical labor like that because I legitimately have a medical condition. So the best thing I can do is just create, which is what I've been doing my entire life. But this time it's game development, which is a different beast. And I've been doing that, but on nothing. And that's not smart of me, no. I understand that. But if I didn't do it, then literally you would never play Air Life. You would never be able to play. You would never be able to eventually fork your saved life and share it with your friends. You would never be able to do so many things that Era Life will literally be able to let you do, because it's a simulation platform, not just a game. And you'll be able to see that when I drop the code and you open it and you can look for yourself. Like, I'm not lying. There's no need for me to lie. I don't know. I've been doing this on nothing, and I don't regret it. I want people to be able to have something. BitLife's been charging people $99.99 to breathe oxygen, and I just think that it's time for a change. So yeah, I mean, that's why I've made the decisions that I've made, and I understand that I am to blame for the situation that I'm in. But I have been asking for people just even to view video. Not saying it's people's fault for not viewing, but I have been saying that a view counts, because I can just use money from the views. But now I'm kind of in a position where when lights are like $600 and stuff, it's just like, that's not even money that, like, you can't even get donated YouTube money that month. So I don't know. I just need to drop the game. And so that's what this video is about. It's about me saying I'm gonna drop this game early in my last videos. And this was inevitable, but it's to at least give the people something where they're not literally charged $39.99 for basic features and all of these things, and the people can finally have something that they can expand on and build on, and we don't have to answer to nobody. I needed to make this for us, people who want to play life simulation and no barriers, and be able to really make the realities that we want without being charged an arm and a leg for it. And I had to sacrifice stuff to get here, but I'm not upset that I sacrificed it. I would do it again. But ultimately, the result is the result. This is literally happening at the worst time possible, because I literally just got done adding mods into this game where you can literally have your own mod menu with different reality packs that you can install in or use Era Life's mod packs. Right now, there's a caveman reality pack. So you install this, your entire world becomes caveman-esque. The roles, like instead of the jobs that they have for whatever era that you're in, because you can be born in any era in this game, you're cave people. You have roles in your tribe, and then at any moment you can just toggle it off, and your world goes back to normal, just like that. I mean, it might take a little second, but you don't lose progress of what you had before, and players will be able to add that as well. And then I literally just got done adding this reality intake panel. And so this is for people who, when they get into Era Life, they'll be able to have their own Era account, which means that they'll be able to, be able to fork their own lives, basically. I wasn't going to say it this soon, but, people are going to essentially be able to fork their saved lives and be able to share their life with their friends, and their friend will be able to pick up where they left off and make decisions, and they can literally play their forked life. And I literally just installed it, so like when you're in your arcade, you can play Flash games, and so I'll end up showcasing that. But you'll be able to invite like your friends inside of your world, inside of your arcade, to play games with you, like inside of Era Life. Just doing different stuff. But like this is like your profile. I'm literally friends with like myself. As you can see, this is Acrello _ and this is at Acrello is back. So these are literally two different accounts. And then if I go to like public feed, there's an obvious feed, and these are all separate engines. Everything that you're seeing, none of this is all baked into the UI. These are all separate contract engines. These are all separate panels that have all been put together to make the Era Life network. And when your friends go live, it'll be able to tell you where they went live. So it'll be like, Sydney went live in the ancient era, and it'll have the year and stuff. You can search up Era accounts and other stuff. And with incoming transfers, people can send their life packets to you. So, yeah. And then you can literally see current life. You can see the current life that I'm in, which is true. It's true. And then I added pending situations. It's basically like an upgrade from the pop-ups. They pop up here every year, and you can basically choose to resolve them when you want. So, I don't know. There's nothing I can really do to get this game out otherwise. So I'm about to lock in and finish this up and drop this. And I just kind of wanted to keep y'all updated. So, yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for me for right now. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, my Patreon's in the description, but it would mean the most if you like this video. No, I can't make any revenue off the video until next month, but it would help for sure. So liking the video helps, commenting helps, and then Patreon, I can withdraw money every 24 hours. But I ultimately, that's up to you. I would much rather people play, and if they want to donate because they love the game or like the game, then they can do it instead of going in with an expectation. But I'm still going to be locked in anyway, so regardless of whether you do it now or then, I'm gonna do my best to make sure that you have a great experience. So thank you anyway for just even watching this video and listening, and I care so much, and we're not down. This isn't an L. If anything, this is I guess this is what needs to happen. I guess, I probably would have held on to Era Life too long, and who knows? I could have sat on it forever, but, my hand's kind of forced here, and I don't mind. It's not at a place where I'm scared, and I'll drop the GitHub for it too, so people can look at the code itself and, see that It's actually architecture, and it's not something that I was just making up the entire time, and I have no problem sharing that. So I love y'all so much, bro. I hope we can get through this, and then I can work on this game forever.